Hey, Dons. Sorry for the delay this week, but I know you're not sort of hard into it beginning of the week anyway. But sorry about that. Right, so look at your reviews there. I mean, off the hook. I'm so impressed. Okay, I'm so impressed. So all we got to do is bleed this in to the normal golf swing when either the feet are not together, so normal stance, or we don't have the ball there. Okay, but just trying to bleed it in. Okay, it's exactly so. I'll come to the short game in a second. But when you're doing these narrow stance full swings, okay, it's just brilliant. There's no lateral, there's no change in height. It is just fantastic. Okay, that is so close to what your full swing should feel like. Okay, it's just literally a little bit wider. Okay, and obviously a little bit faster. But that is it. That is exactly what it should look like. Okay, I'm so happy. And then obviously, especially the first one with the ball between the legs. Okay, once again, right here, ready to do whatever you want to do with whichever club. Okay, and the only thing that changes is the ball position relative to whatever club you're hitting. Okay, it is just outstanding. All right, now obviously we saw it can come back quite quickly, so we just got to keep working on it, but it is absolutely outstanding. Okay, so I want to keep those two drills. Narrow stance, no movement. Ball between the legs, no movement. Okay, but I just want to add in, okay, especially the narrow stance, obviously not with the ball. Narrow stance, okay, focus on that left knee. So when the stance is narrow, make sure that left knee doesn't come in. Okay, focus on that left knee staying there with a narrow stance. Okay, if the heel comes up, that is fine, as long as the knee doesn't go this way. Okay, so we've been working on the upper body going this way. Now we're adding in the knee. I mean, we touched on the knee, obviously, hence the ball, but you get what I'm saying. Okay, so keep doing those two drills, right? And then just do a little bit, maybe just as your warm up, of release point drill. Okay, just so we're still getting in that habit of trying to release later and extend it a little bit more. Because now we're getting into such a better strike position. Okay, we can see still some release a little bit early, some are better. Okay, we want to eventually get it there. Okay, so actually, you know what? Let's change release point drill to not here, here. Okay, a good meter in front, arms straight. Okay, and we swing back from there, hit the ball, and try and return to that same position. Just do it as part of your warm up, even if it's just planting seeds for later. Okay, right, touching the short game there, combination of the same two things. Okay, so love the setup, love the stack, love the handle, brilliant. Love the various hinges and lengths, brilliant. Okay, now, both things. Short game, no reason to shift weight, no reason for that need to come in. Okay, your chest, head position, wrist position was perfect. Okay, but there's no need for that. So your little short game shots, once you stack there, stay there. Okay. Right, we're not doing this. Okay, on those short shots. Okay, and then short game is different. You can release, and that I was trying to explain in the video. You can release some early. That's going to give you maximum height and spin. Obviously, the ball won't go very far. Right. Be careful of the lie. If it's a slightly dodgy lie, you can hit it a little fat and thin like that. Tight lie should be fine. Should be absolutely fine. Okay, so if you find yourself in those tricky situations, fairway or first cut, and you need to go over, obviously a lot of the greens at Trump are raised and quite firm, you can use the shot. Okay. Stack it there, keep it there, release it a little early, cup the wrist, keep the speed up. Okay, and that thing should be going pretty much straight up in the air. Okay. Then your stock one, to make sure of the strike, okay, is all exactly the same, except we release it like an iron. We just release it a little bit later, a little bit in front of the ball. That should come out, I mean, flatter relative, right, with a sand wedge or a lob wedge. Okay, but it's going to go a bit further. It's going to be a much more safe strike. Okay, we won't sort of miss hit them. Okay, so anything middle of the green or flat green or whatever, okay, you just want to carry it sort of 8-10 meters short of the flag and let it roll up. This is the shot. Okay, so everything the same, except we release it a little bit later. Okay, obviously length and speed will dictate whether it's 30, 40, 50, 60, whatever it is. Okay, and then our up and down one, when we're in trouble, Everything the same. Okay, release it a touch earlier. Feel that wrist cup. Okay, and that ball should go straight up and down with very little distance. Okay, so you can start fiddling with it a little. Okay, and then last thing, all right, not extra, but just kind of a last thing. Okay, so those triples, okay, what are there? 5 of them. 4 of them, okay, were from being in the waist area in the sand. Okay, I know it's difficult. Now, if you're moving around and releasing the club early, okay, hitting off of sand is just going to be a nightmare. All right, so what I want you to do this weekend, okay, is anytime you're in the waist area, you hit pitching wedge, no matter what, you hit pitching wedge, okay? Work out how far you hit your pitching wedge. Okay, I'm guessing about 80, 90 yards, something like that. So let's say it's 90 yards. Now, obviously, we've got sand and often we've got elevation. Okay, so let's take off 20, call it 70 yards, all right? And just get back to the fairway. So work out where, so we're saying the hole is there, I'm in the waist area. So where can I hit it 70 yards back to the fairway? If I hit it sideways, I'd hit it over the other side of the fairway, obviously, right? Okay, if I hit it too much at the green, I'm not going to get out of the waist area. So where's my tangent for 70 yards to hit it back into the fairway? Pitching wedge, solid swing, release a little bit later if you can, especially out of sand, and just get that thing back in play. Okay, so we're going to spend 1 shot, not 3 shots. Okay, so hit it in there, whatever, cool. Pitching wedge, where do I need to hit it? What line? Hit it out with pitching wedge, carry on. Okay, so just use that for now. We'll discuss next week what the execution was like with that pitching wedge. Obviously, as the swing dynamics get better, we might be able to start hitting longer clubs out of there, but for now, only pitching wedge. Okay, did you plot accordingly in terms of your line? Okay, and then did that take care of 2 or 3 of our triples? Get rid of those 2 or 3 triples for this weekend. Keep the good stuff that's been happening, the pars, the birdie on Saturday, great. Keep that stuff, all right? And let's manage these triples a little bit better. Let's see how it goes this weekend. Okay. Thank you, young lady. Yeah, I'm so impressed. I cannot tell you how impressed I am. I'm so happy. Keep it up. Adapt it, as I've said, for today. Add in your pitching wedge technique. Okay. And enjoy yourself this weekend. Let me know if you need anything. Thank you very much.